following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions.
Good evening, everybody. This is the counselor, Stephen Shires, flying solo this evening as Chris Wallington is headed to Aggieland, and Larry Pierce is covering the Shelbyville Dragons as they are in the regional finals for the basketball with a chance to go, get to the semifinals and ultimately a trip back to San Antonio for another shot at a state championship. But I am here and I'm excited because this is our first game to be able to cover the Center Rough Rider soccer team, who, again, is having another great season. We'll talk about that. We'll hear from Coach G, and we'll do a few other things here in the Right Crosser pregame show, and that's live here on NetSN. We'll be right back.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
You know that Center Glass can fix your cracked windshield. But for the experts at Center Glass, fixing a windshield is just the beginning. Center Glass can also renovate your bathroom, turn your fixtures and shower into something entirely new and unique to your home. For all of your glass-related needs, it's Center Glass.
Again, this is the Wright Chrysler pregame show live here from the Center Stadium, the ranch, and we've got 7.5 minutes before this battle kicks off, but with the Tatum Eagles. Of course, the Rough Riders are in third place in the district, but with a huge win Tuesday against Pine Tree, it sets them up to potentially move on up in the district. I think with that win, and Coach G's going to talk about this, I think that cements us in the playoffs, but we're going to try to move on up with a match still left with Kilgore. It's Kilgore and Pine Tree, the two teams ahead of us, and it is still possible mathematically, as I think Chris Wallington talked to Coach G about that, about us moving on up, getting a district championship, or moving into that second spot. But we're now going to do our JBA Financial, where Chris Wallington spoke with Coach G.
Coach, the Tatum Eagles, what do you face when you're looking at them?
Well, they're a very young team, inexperienced in certain areas. But what we found out the last game is that they put out really good energy. They're physical, and they actually have some very dangerous speed that can hurt you really quick.
I really like the sweatshirt you're wearing. I want one.
I'm definitely going to have to make that happen. But large, extra large?
Extra large.
Okay, I'll look into it. I might have one in the box, but I can't promise too much.
Shires is double X.
Okay, I'll see if I can make it happen.
All right, there we go. That's our JBA Financial Coach Talk. Quick talked about Tatum with showing energy. They're young, perhaps better than their record indicates, but the Rough Riders need this victory to stay in the hunt, to move on up in the playoff race. We'll hear from JBA Financial along with a couple other sponsors, and we'll be back because we've got 5.5 minutes to go here in our pregame show. Again, this is the Wright Crosser pregame show here live on NetSN.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan, and they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future. Wondering what the best thing is to do with your land? Well, cross over from dreams to a plan with Sandy Creek Land Enhancement. They help you maximize the land of East Texas. Take a trail, turn it into a driveway, create beautiful ponds and dirt work of all types, bush hogging and mulching as well. It's Sandy Creek Land Enhancement.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial mag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Pineywood Sports and NetSN say thank you to our season-long sponsors who proudly support Center Soccer. Ace Hardware is the place. Center Tire, new ownership, new services, same attention to quality. And Covington Lumber, your third-generation supply store and lumberyard.
Everybody, welcome back. We got 3.5 minutes to go here. And so, as you heard from Coach G, this Tatum team, you know, their record is not terrific. Play with a lot of energy. They're young. So we'll see what happens here. We have the Center Club is kind of rounding into form. I know at halftime there's a part 2 to Coach G's conversation. That's where he sits in and talks about this team and this season, because this is our first match that we've been able to cover, and we're in the home stretch of the final district games as we've got this one tonight, and we have 2 more next week. We'll be at home again against Sabine, which is always a difficult match for the Rough Riders, and then we'll close out the regular season on the road against the Kilgore Bulldogs, who are normally the team that we're fighting out for the district championship with, and then Pine Tree got thrown into the mix. So this is just a really very tough district that the Rough Riders find themselves in. But again, they've rounded into shape, and we're getting ready to hopefully make a deep and long playoff run. So we'll take one last quick break here from Wright Chrysler, which brings us, got some captains coming out, which brings us our pregame show and all of our sports. Go see Greg down there at Wright Chrysler. He can hook you up with your Dodge, Jeep, Cherokee, those fancy Dodge Chargers. Greg says he can get one for you. So we're here from them, here from Shelby Savings Bank, which brings us our kickoff, our tip-off, in this case, kickoff, they do all year long. Again, this is the Wright Chrysler pregame show here live on NetSN.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose. You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
Everybody, welcome back, and here we go. There's the buzzer to get things kicked off here. I believe the Rough Riders are 6-3 in district. We'll come down. We'll see the team getting around. Coach G with his final pregame preparations here. Tatum doesn't seem to bring many players. Just not as many as the Rough Riders do. See when they come out. Looks like they've got. Oh, there were some guys on the bench. There's 3 or 4 substitutes. We've got a match about to get started here. And away we go. Tatum's going to control it early. It's going to be out of bounds. Riders are now controlling the ball, but it's stolen. Deep kick. Oh, here we go. The Riders may have a chance. It's going to go out of bounds. I think off a Tatum Eagles. I think the Riders are going to have a throw in here. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Long way to go to retrieve that one. Going to throw in. Tatum's goalie's able to corral it. Nice throw out early on here. Tatum looks good. Or maybe the Riders might have a little momentum here, but it's going to be Tatum with the control. We're going to have an offsides here. Riders will have something working. We'll see if they can get it to the middle. They cannot. It'll be for our first Dr. Collard corner kick here. Get it in. Successfully defended. So it's a penalty kick and no good. Defended by Tatum's goalkeeper. Obviously kind of slow going here. A lot of delay. Center with a chance to put a goal on the board, but missed the penalty kick. Oh, here we are, the Riders with a chance again. Nicely done, taken away by Tatum. Now, let's see if they can mount some sort of offense. Go, but it's going to be back to center. Quick throw in. All right. Riders have to score a goal. So I'm just getting details on the Center Rough Rider baseball team. Got a huge victory, and I'm trying to get some details on that. And while I was doing that, doggone it, we put it in. Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we did. So Rough Riders with a couple shots on goal here. Riders attacking again. Rider ball with a free kick here right from the 30-yard line. The chance is going to go wide right. So the Riders have largely controlled the action here. In the first 10 minutes, but now Tatum with a shot, but it's wide. Riders are going to throw in from about the 40. It's going to be another throw in. Yep, this should be Tatum ball here. And Riders with 3 or 4 shots on goals already. Missed a penalty kick. Had another shot that almost went in. I called it a goal because I was looking down. Riders need the victory tonight, like we talked about in the pregame show, to move on up in the standings, likely in the playoffs because of the victory Tuesday night. We want more. We want to move up, still contend for the district championship, or at least contend to move into the second spot. Approaching the halfway mark in the first half. Oh, there's another shot. It's going to harmlessly go to the left of the goal. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Ace Hardware of East Texas. We saw from Ace Covington Lumber, Batters Law Firm, Hope Medical. They're all Rough Rider sponsors in all of our sports. Batters and Hope, I believe, are Pineywood sponsors in all sports that we broadcast on Walnut Shires Pierce Productions. The vast majority of this match has been played on the Tatum side. Here we go. There's a shot. Oh, it's got a nice play by the goaltender. Again, the Riders have been getting some quality shots on goal, just have not been able to put them in. Should be a corner kick for the Riders. It'll be another corner kick for the Riders. This is the fourth or fifth Dr. Collard corner kicks. There we go. Riders finally get on the board after attack after attack after attack. But they finally get on the board with the first goal of the evening. So Riders up 1-0. Looking for more. Nice pass inside the Riders. Have something cooking again. Oh. Nice steal. Oop. Went through the legs. Interesting choice by Tatum to kick it out of bounds rather than to control it. So Riders will throw in. And about the 10-yard line. Excuse me. Actually, almost, yeah, right at the 10. Get in. Riders going on the attack again. We may have a shot here. Let's see. There it is. Nice defending by the back. The back line there from Tatum. It's going to be Tatum's ball with a free kick by the goalie. I've seen him throw it. Let's see how far he can kick it. Oh, he's going to kick it right to his mate there on the end zone line. Well, Riders get it back. Here they go on the attack again. I'm going to do a quick goal shot. And just like that. Now, that was impressive, folks. That was from a long way out. That puts the Riders up 2-0. Man, that was great. That was from about the 10 or 12 yard line, but way over on the other side of the court. And so here we go. Riders have been dominant here early as we're approaching the halfway point in the half. I'm sorry, in the first period, or first half, I should say. Here come the Riders. They have it again, and they move it down quickly. Nice defense there by the Tatum midfielders. Now Tatum puts a little offense on here, and they're going to take a shot from way far away, and it's harmlessly scooped up by the goalie for the Riders. Nice pass. Oops, sorry, I went too far, folks. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Tatum ball. We're going to hear from my sponsor, and we'll be right back.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Everybody, welcome back. Hadn't missed anything. The Riders have it. They're going to throw in. Riders up 2-0. Going to go out. Going to be a throw in from about the goal line. Get it inside. I might have a shot on the goal here. Yeah, there's one. Oh, and it's in. Nice. The Riders are just blasting shot after shot. The poor goalkeeper from Tatum just doesn't have a chance. 3-0. What a huge shot that was. What a strong kick. Wow. Coach G has to be enjoying this performance. It has been dominant by the Rough Riders so far here. Riders back with control again. Oh, here we go. Almost. Nice play by the goalie to keep that one out. Corner kick for the Rough Riders. Oh, here's a shot. Oh, and it's in. The Riders are running it up, and it is now 4-0. That's how you execute a corner kick, folks. Got it right inside, got it to one of the strikers, and he's just able to tap it in. Seven 16 to go here in the first half. The Riders have put 4 in the net and have had multiple other strong shots. And here we go. Riders attacking again. They're going to have a throw in from about the 15-yard line. Here goes. Tatum's going to have a shot here. They get Riders back line is very strong. Even though they're young, we talked about it with Coach G the other night at during the last Coach Rick Meek show, live from the pizzeria. We had Coach G on and talked about how good his back line is, but how young they are with a freshman in there. And there's a corner kick, but the Riders defend it, and here they come out with it, and they're breaking. They've got a man. They kick it over. Oh, nice pass. That's just beautiful. Riders now going to set up. Oh, going to have a foul. On the Eagles, it looks like. So the Riders have a free kick from the other, just on the other sideline from the 30-yard line. And there's the kick. It's going to be a turnover, so Tatum's going to throw in. A couple of headers there. It's going to go out of bounds. That should be center ball. Ooh. So we'll start getting some of the guys, their names called and numbers. See number 11 out there. Raphael. Coach G talked about him in our show. It's going to get back to the goalie. He's going to kick it out. Here come the Riders again. A merciless attack. This time the goalie's able to stop it. It wasn't a particularly strong shot like some of these blasts that we've had. The shot goes very easily to the right. See number 12, Alvarado out there. Oh, that should be a penalty, right? Yep. And that penalty is committed on number 10. One of my favorite players of all time, the maestro, Mr. Flores. Here come the Riders attacking again. Nice defense there by one of the backline defenders, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Rough Rider ball. We have throw in. Riders have done a good job of capitalizing on these corner kicks and these throw ins when they're way down there near the goal. All right, the Riders. Oh, yeah, they've got it. They're going to have a shot here. Oh, and it's in. That might have careened off of a Tatum Eagle before it went in, but it had so much juice on it that it didn't matter. So Riders scored a half of 10 here, 5-0. With 10, it's actually 10:58 to go here in the first half. And we can't begin to describe. This has been an absolutely dominating performance by the Rough Riders here early. It very well could be 7 or 8. And the Riders attacking again. Oh, here we go. This is an opportunity. Oh, nice hustle by an Eagle to get in there and break that up. That was going to be a mauling. There was 3 Rough Riders with a chance to put it in the goal. The goalie would have had no chance, but one of the backline players gets back and is able to break that up. It's going to lead to a corner kick for the Rough Riders. Again, the Riders have really taken advantage of this. See if they can do it again. Oh, no, it'll be a header. It's going to go out of bounds. So we'll do it again. And there it goes. Almost. But it's not over yet. The Riders still have a chance. Now that Tatum finally kicks it out. And the threat, at least temporarily, has been averted. Riders have it. Their ability to move the ball, it seems like it gets better and better every year. I thought last year was their best, most skilled ability to move the ball around the field. But tonight against Tatum, they've looked even better. All right, so here we go. A free kick from the goalie. Last time he just kicked it, dinked it to his partner, but he's going to kick it this time deep. But the Riders intercept and go right back to the attack. Looks like it's going to be Rider ball with a free kick in. Oh, nice pass between the legs of a Tatum Eagle. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Riders with a commanding 5-0 lead. Again, it could be worse. They missed a penalty kick and missed another shot that could very well have gone in. So it could be 7 or 8. Almost connected, but the Riders are still alive, and there's going to be a shot. Nope. Nice defense by Tatum. But the Riders still control, and they press the attack. They're able to keep it alive in the corner where this camera can't get to it. But it's back out, and they're going to center it up. Tatum's able to stave off that offensive attack, and now they're going to come down and they're going to try to get it. Able to save it. Nice hustle there by that Eagle. Riders kick it back deep. Not really a shot, but it goes to the goalkeeper, and he's going to take it, and he's going to give it a drop kick. He does a really good job when he drop kicks it. It's almost like a pass to one of his teammates way down the field. I mean, it's so impressive. Officials talking it over. And they made a decision. It'll be a free kick by Tatum. Our free kicks are brought to you by Chris Mayfield, State Farm Insurance. Again, just Chris, nice ball movement. Oh, nice takeaway there by Tatum, but it's brought back to the Riders. Fans are calling for an infraction. This is going to be a Rider throw in here. Oh, nice tackle. Oh, no, they're going to call. I guess it was too nice of a tackle. Deep kick. Oh, here are the Riders. It's going to be close to being offsides. Ball's going out of bounds. It's going to be center ball. Try to get some of the guys named. Number 5 is in there. Adrian Gonzalez. Again, Adrian's been on the varsity for a number of years. They're going to get it thrown in. Rough Rider baseball team gets a victory tonight. And try to, maybe at halftime, have some details on that. Their season is underway. Looking forward to covering some baseball, but only after we get done with the soccer team. We really enjoy doing the soccer matches. Tatum here trying to mount a little bit of offense. They really haven't had a serious offensive threat. Now they're going to have a free kick here from the 20. So we had a couple shots on goal, but they weren't real high percentage shots. We'll see here with a free kick from the 20. This may be Tatum's best chance to try to put it in the net and try to get off the schneid and get a goal here before half. We've got a minute and a half to go, so they're going to have to hurry. And oh, look at that! Hit off the top of the, absolutely off the top of the goal. Leads to a corner kick for Tatum. We'll see if they have some luck doing that. The Riders have really capitalized on these corner kicks tonight. Under a minute. They don't kick it deep. Interesting decision. Our former State Bank halftime show is coming up next, where we'll have part 2 of Chris Wallington's discussions with Coach G, where I think he talks about, here we go. Let's see if the Riders can get in. But, oh, sorry, I missed it there. Tatum came out, but Riders are right back at it. Another exciting attack by the Riders does not result in a goal, at least not yet. And there's only 13 seconds. 7 seconds. So we'll quickly be able to get this one. And they are going to get a shot. And that'll do it, folks. That's the end of the first half with the Riders up 5-0. We'll take a break, hear from a couple sponsors, and when we come back, it's going to be the Farmer State Bank halftime show live here from Center with the Rough Riders up 5-0 over the Tatum Eagles.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with a primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
People come to Covington Lumbers for construction projects, and one of those, paint projects. Whether it's exterior or interior, Covington's has you covered. With the Farrell Calhoun brand, over 120 years of excellence, vivid colors, and if you didn't use Farrell Calhoun the first time, no problem, they can match it. And of course, they have all the brushes and paint accessories you need. For your paint project, it's Covington's.
All right, folks. So we're at the half. Again, brought to you by Farmers State Bank. Rough Riders with a commanding 5-0 lead here over the Tatum Eagles, and it's really been an incredibly dominant performance by the Rough Riders here early, as they've had probably 4 or 5 additional very strong shots on goal that could very well have led to more goals. Tatum, on the other hand, early on they started off looking pretty good and actually controlled the ball a little bit, but weren't unable to penetrate our back line very effectively at all here early on. It just goes to show you how good the Rough Rider back line is. And then the Riders, probably at about the 25, 30-minute mark, just started taking control of the match and just really attacking. And a good chunk of the second half of the first half was played on the Tatum side of the field, and that led to, just a three. I think three of the goals just came on blast. Just almost from out 4 or 5 feet out, and just powerful shots. And then we had the one that went, I think, careened off an eagle, but still went in. It was so strong. But the Riders have just looked really good here early on against Tatum. So we'll see if that continues. But for the time being, we're going to hear from Farmers Bank, which brings us our halftime show. And then about 6 minutes ago, we do have a part 2 of Chris Wallington's discussions with Coach G, and that's going to be brought to you by Gaddy's Medical. But we're going to hear from Farmers now. When we come back, it will be the Coach G talk with Wallington.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Welcome back to the Farmers State Bank halftime show, and as promised, here's Chris Wallington as he sat down with Coach G here earlier today.
Well, Coach, your season is well into, you're in the final bit of it, but we're just now joining you. So kind of give us a feel for what this season's been like.
Well, the season has been up and down. I kind of can put a finger on it pertaining to our difficulty of schedule and just finding quality opponents and getting the guys ready, and also trying to fill in some spots from graduates that we had that had some enormous shoes. Mm-hmm. And I think, a little bit of the
Well, Coach, your season is well in district championship, right?
Oh, yes, there's still mathematical.
Despite that, there is a path to a district championship, right?
Oh, yes, there's still mathematical for soccer. There's still the math is still involved pertaining to us having the points to win the district title, which by us beating Pine Tree the other day and picking up a few wins. Other than that, was probably the toughest one to really make it realistically for us to win the district title.
But you guys will have a playoff game, and it might be at home.
Yes, the last couple of years we've actually have had playoff games here at home with the opposing district. Right now, it's something that I need to touch base with our superintendent right now to see if that's still the case.
Sorry about that, folks. I'm not sure what's going on here because that's not the end of the interview. We'll try it again.
Well, Coach, there is a path to a district championship, right?
Oh, yes, there's still mathematical for soccer. There's still the math is still involved pertaining to us having the points to win the district title, which by us beating Pine Tree the other day and picking up a few wins. Other than that, was probably the toughest one to really make it realistically for us to win the district title.
But you guys will have a playoff game, and it might be at home.
Yes, the last couple of years we've actually have had playoff games here at home with the opposing district. Right now, it's something that I need to touch base with our superintendent right now to see if that's still the case this year, because since they did the realignment and then they also went Division I, Division II, I don't know if that's still the standard that we're going to go with. But right now, my biggest concern is trying to get this win today, because if we do, we clinch a spot in the playoffs.
Okay. A win tonight, you're clinched.
Yes, sir, that's right. Mathematically, the other two teams that would take our spot in the fourth place, per se, are mathematically eliminated from it. Even if they beat us, even if they win out or whatever, mathematically they're eliminated.
Important game then. Coach, thanks for the time, and we'll look forward to talking to you post-game.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Well, there we go. That was Chris Wallington finishing up his discussion with Coach G, where we discussed the playoffs, we discussed the team so far, and we discussed how important this game is. So we're going to take a quick break. We will hear from Gaddy's Medical, which brings us our halftime spotlight, which is what that was, and we'll be right back with the start of the second half.
Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply. The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
All right, here we go, folks. It's time for the second half kickoff. The Riders will start with the ball. And again, we've swapped ends. And we're underway. Nope, here come. No. We're able to save that. Went too far. See if Tatum can make some sort of offensive flurry. They need to get the first goal and get on the board. Riders, meanwhile, want to keep attacking. But at some point, they'll Go back up the bus. I think that's what Coach G calls it. There goes Tatum with an attack, but they really can't capitalize. Tatum's going to have a free kick here from about the 26-yard line. Our defense settles in. Uh-oh. Trouble, but the Riders are able to stay at least temporarily. Hold on. It's going to go out of bounds. Riders are going to throw it in. Oh. Should be a free kick for the Rough Riders here on about the 23-yard line. Couple of nice plays by both the Riders and Tatum here. It's kind of how the first half started. There just wasn't a whole lot of action for the first few minutes. And then the Rough Riders just went on a roll. Oh, I was saying, a nice play by Eagle to come out with that, but then the Rough Riders steal it back, and here they go. That pass was a little soft and allowed an Eagle to get over there and get it. Free kick here by the goalie. Riders throw in. Nice steal. played 7 minutes here. No shots on goal. Again, this is kind of how the game started. Oop. Gonna have a foul there. We do a free kick by Tatum there on about the 38-yard line. Would say too far out for a free kick attack, but we've seen it before. Ball goes out of bounds. Center's going to throw it in. And we'll do it again. Ryder's starting to kind of inch up the pressure just a little bit here. Oh, nice move to get to the middle. Crowd really liked that. So the Riders can get a shot, get clear for a shot. Oh, Tatum's doing a much better job so far here and their back line getting back. The Riders just had some easy 2 and 3-on-1 shots with the goalie earlier on. Going to throw in about the 10. Get it to the Maestro. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, we got a guy. Oh, I went for a bicycle kick almost and didn't go. So we played 10 minutes here in the second half. Like I said, Riders slowly ratcheting up the pressure. I'm going to get it back. Riders with another chance. So it's going to be a Rider ball to throw in with a chance once again to Riders make a couple of changes, substituted several players in. So Riders throw it in. Oh, here's a chance. Whoop. Another tackle. That's going to be an infraction. So free kick here brought to you by Chris Mayfield State Farm. Do it from the 25. It's going to go out of bounds. Should be a corner kick here for Tatum. Riders have had several of those from this spot and were able to capitalize. We'll see if Tatum can do likewise. Last time they tried a corner kick, they didn't bend it in. They're going to do that this time. Riders are able to defend it quite easily. .26 minutes to go in this match. Riders still up 5-0. Riders had one or two quality shots on goal here in the second half, but nothing like the flurry they had in the first. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be center ball. They'll throw in from deep in their own part of the pitch. So we have a stop and play here. It's going to be a free kick for the Eagles. Oh, and a careless turnover there. Kicked a pass, and the Eagles weren't ready for it. So Riders are going to throw in. As we are approaching the halfway point here in the second half. Here come the Riders attacking now. Still going to be Rider ball. They'll throw in from about the 8-yard line. It should be a foul on Tatum, so it's going to be a free kick for the Riders. I'm going to go quick. It's going to go out of bounds. A little bit of trouble getting the ball in play. Deep kick. All right, so Riders get another free kick from there. Oops. We got a stoppage of play here. They're going to say turnover. Going to be turnover Rough Riders, so Tatum will free kick from their end of the field. A lot of maneuvering going on here. And away we go. Looks like Tatum's setting up some kind of play. Riders intercept the ball. Now they're going to go on the counterattack. Gully takes a risk and goes out to try to capture the ball with a Rough Rider right there. Oh, here's the Riders with a chance. It's through the feet. Oh, a little contact there. Riders making some more substitutions. Number 21 is coming in for the Rough Riders. Andrew Hunt. Oh, look at Hunt. Look at Hunt go. Oh, it's in. Gets it. I believe that's number 12. for the Rough Riders. Man, that was just not fair. I think it's Alvarado, I think, with the goal. And that was another powerful kick to put the Riders up 6-0. We'll take a quick break while they tend to a player that is down. I don't think he's injured terribly, but we'll be right back.
Your Center Rough Rider winter sports schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's. Pontywood Sports and NetSN say thank you to our season-long sponsors who proudly support Center Soccer. Ace Hardware is the place. Center Tire, new ownership, new services, same attention to quality. And Covington Lumber, your third-generation supply store and lumber yard.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Here we go. Action is underway. Oop! There's some more contact there. Right, number 20 for the Rough Riders. I'm trying to get my score sheet out so I can see who that is. It looks like it's marked out, so I'm not sure. Do you know who it was? Number 20? Who's that? Oh, Chapa. Well, it was a been a very nice play in American football. Here we go. Oh, goalie's able to get to it. So, 17.5 minutes to go here. Riders with a commanding 6-0 lead. Riders' defense has been really solid tonight. Tatum with very few effective attacks. Meanwhile, the Riders are starting to, again, ratchet up the pressure. Nice move. Get it centered. There's it right there. Oh, nice play by the goalie. Oh, no, it went in. He missed it. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the goalie had trapped it, but it didn't. It got by him. So, 7-0. Oh, there we go. Nice steal. The official make the call. Oh, here's a chance. Tatum's going to take a shot, and it misses. So 15.5 minutes to go here. Riders up 7-0. been Tatum just had their first one of their few effective attacks where at a one-on-one and the shot went wide to the left. Nice pass. Uh-oh. Riders run that one down. But Tatum back with the attack. Oh my gosh. How lucky can we get? That's two shots that Tatum has taken that hit the crossbar. Oh, it's still alive. It is still alive. I almost did it, folks. The goalie gets it, but then it gets away from him, and it's right there for the taking. And the shot goes wide left. 12 minutes. 12 and a half to go here now in the match with the Riders up big. Again, nice crisp passing here by the Riders. Hunt. Well, I was trying to remember who it was take that shot. It looked like it was trying to get that number. Number 16 for the Rough Riders. Luis Mendoza with the shot. Riders, again, attacking. Attack. But can't get it in the net. Feel like it's just a matter of time before they're able to again. Riders reset. Oh, nice. Crisp pass. Oh, 2 or 3 nice passes in a row. The Riders get it in, and they can get it over. Oh, we took a shot. We had another man wide open. If we could have got the ball to him, it would have been awesome. And we're going to take a quick break. We have another player down. We'll be right back.
So you know about Tomlin Insurance Store and the services that Matt, Mallory, and Gracie provide.
Yep, they're fine people.
Yeah, but you need to focus on the services. Life, home, and auto, but also farm.
Tractors and ATVs.
And recreation.
Motorcycles and boats and golf carts and snowmobiles if you're Looney Tune crazy.
And they work with the nationally known Progressive brand. I guess you know those folks.
Looney Tune crazy.
It's okay. Your folks are Matt and Mallory Snyder at Tomlin Insurance Store.
And here we are back going again. Can be Tatum ball to throw in. Under 9 minutes to go here in the match. Riders up 7-0. No, here come the Riders down quick. This looks good. Oh. So the Riders can mount an attack here. It's going to be Rider ball. Nope, somebody fell down. Let's see if Riders can take advantage. And kick it out. Riders will throw in. Under 7 minutes to go here. Nope. So free kick here. They're going to go. Again, Ryder goalie there to intercept it. Five and a half minutes to go here in the match. Oh, the ball is way down. It's going to go out of bounds. I think it's going to be Ryder ball. We'll see. Riders will throw it in. Oh, go ahead, turnover. A lot of action going on right here, and the Riders come out of the scrum with it. Whoops. All right, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Look forward to the Aurora Concepts post-game show, which we'll see if we can get Coach G and our player of the game up here. A lot of different guys to choose from, as it's been a dominating night here for the Rough Riders. About to go under the 2-minute mark here. Riders are going to take home the victory in a decisive manner. Hopefully the Riders are peaking at just the right time. Oh, Riders save it. It doesn't go out of bounds, so they're still going. Oh, they had a shot. Oh, there it is. That'll do it, folks. Riders get the 8-0 victory here over Tatum. Wow. What an ending. So we don't quite go all the way to 80 minutes as the Riders are able to get the stop, 8-0. We'll hear from a couple sponsors when we come back. It's going to be the Aurora Concepts post-game show. We'll see if we can't get Coach G up here.
Excuse me, sir. Could you help me with something? Sure. What can I help you with? No, my wife, she wants my bathroom to change. She says it's a little too plain. Unfortunately, if it can't be done with a hammer, I don't know what to do. Well, could I ask, where do you live? Well, usually in a house, but sometimes in the truck from time to time. No, what city? Center, Texas. It's not in the center, though. No problem. In Center, Texas, people call Ricky Andrews Construction for all their construction needs.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond Bee Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond Bee Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond Bee Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
Pontywood Sports and NetSN say thank you to our season-long sponsors who proudly support Center Soccer. Ace Hardware is the place. Center Tire, new ownership, new services, same attention to quality. And Covington Lumber, your third-generation supply store and lumberyard.
Everybody, welcome back. It's the Aurora Concepts post-game show here, live on NetSN. See if we can't get Coach G. They have broken up. See if we have some guys come on up, and we will do our JBA Financial Coach Talk, along with interview our Center Motor Company player of the game. We'll see who Coach G brings up for that. But now we're going to talk about Wyndham Family Dental, something to smile about. And again, that's coming out and doing our first game. And coming away with a huge victory, 8-0, able to get a stoppage before the time runs out with the 8-0 victory. So the Rough Riders look like they are peaking at the right time. We'll be asking Coach G about that, but that's something Wyndham's Family doing something to smile about. Just coming out with a great and dominant performance here over the Tatum Eagles. We'll hear from Wyndham Family Dental, and we'll come back. We'll see if we're going to have Coach G on his way up.
Excuse me there, son. I'm new to town, and I only have one tooth in my head. Where do I go to get it repaired? Oh, you're looking for Wyndham Family Dentistry. Clayton Paul, Anna Joy, Danny Paul, any of the Wyndhams will fix you up. Oh, thank you kindly.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Aurora Concepts post-game show. We got Coach G, and then we've got number 5, Adrian Gonzalez, up here. He is our Center Motor Company player of the game. And let's see, Wallington only gave me one mic. Let me switch off. I want to start with Coach, okay, if you don't mind, just so we can, because I get some. And let's get you in there, Coach. Go. All right, so Coach, dominating performance, I thought, here this evening.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me figure out why. Okay, there we try that again. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here we go.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not only I mean, we didn't finish because we got the 8, but I mean, I just thought we just looked sharp out there tonight.
Yes, we did. I mean, it's like I told Mr. Wallington when we spoke earlier today. Tatum lacks, lacks experience, and but what they lack in experience, they put forth an effort.
Yeah.
They run hard. They play tough, and that's what we got out of them today. But just like you said, we were sharp. We understood at the level that we're capable of playing. And that showed it today. And that's what I challenged my guys with today. It was like, okay, now we're facing a lesser opponent. Let's not play on their level.
Exactly.
Because we know where we can play. Because we played a very good team in Pine Tree last week that we proved it to ourselves where we can play. So that was the challenge today, and they actually went forth and did that.
Yeah. Well, that's the danger, right? You get a huge win against a big team, and then you play a team that you're supposed to beat, and
Correct.
and there's a danger you play down. But we didn't do that tonight. I thought we played really well.
Yes, I mean, I was very happy for the energy that we came out with, because you do run that danger of playing at ease, and that's where you get caught, especially when a team like Tatum comes out and they ain't got nothing to lose. They just want to play hard. They want to prove something to themselves as well, and they want to spoil it for us.
Yeah.
And I think those first 10, 15 minutes, they came out hard. They came out strong. They have a few players that are very skillful that actually, caught my attention, and for a moment. But I did tell my guys, don't take these guys lightly, because they didn't come out here for you to run rule them.
Right.
Not whatsoever. So I'm proud of them. They actually, took the challenge head on, and I think obviously it's 8-0 run rule, but we achieved a lot of really good things today.
Absolutely. I think you're exactly right. And I commented that during the match, the first 10 minutes, I was like, this Tatum team looks pretty good.
Yeah, they are. They caught us last time caught us napping. I mean, we won 3-0, and that was a tough 3-0 last time, and that's why I challenged my guys. I'm like, no, that can't be the case, man. Like we are way better than what we allowed them to be.
But then we turned it on. You're right. About the 25-minute mark in the first half, we turned it on and just ratcheted the pressure up.
Yes.
And then I tell you, Coach, every year I think our passing just gets better every year. I thought last year was the best, but tonight was even better.
Yeah, those I mean, I have a really strong midfield core, and I think that's the heartbeat of our team. And whenever we're just, clicking at every cylinder and we're understanding, and what I enjoy is watching the guys make passes without even looking. It's more, it comes from an essence of just knowing where their teammates are, and that's a testament to their practice and their training, and taking it even more serious now, because I also challenge them in practice as well. I'm like, I got to see it, because one thing is coming out here and joking and playing and blah, 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 but then when it's time to work, it's time to work, and that's a testament today that combinations, the consistency or the high percentage in pass completions that we make. I mean, that shows all our hard work that we do throughout the week, and we put it in display here in today's game.
Very good. So we've picked Adrian Gonzalez as our player of the game.
Yes,
and largely you picked that. I mean, I'm up here doing all this other stuff, so I kind of relied on you this time. So tell us why did you decide Adrian was
I mean, he played a lot of minutes today, but Adrian put forth lots of effort. He was very composed throughout the match. He actually was on the side where it was very physical on that side, and that's something that I challenged him personally with, was like, look, you got to come in, you got to play tough, but be calm. I'm like, don't retaliate in any physical way, but I still need you to be tough. And he came out there, he assisted, he made tackles, he ran hard. I mean, he did everything that I challenged him to do today, and it was on display for him to also know where he stands and what he's capable of doing today.
Right.
And yes, there was other guys that scored a lot of goals, but the work that Adrian did does not show on the scoreboard. But for the people that do understand what's going on, we appreciate it.
No,
and
absolutely.
his was it made a big effect on the game.
Right. Since I was by myself, I was kind of having to pay attention.
Yes,
I was
sir.
having to follow the ball. But a lot of times, whether it's soccer or American football
Right.
or wherever it is, the guys that really make it happen aren't necessarily the guys with the ball.
Yes, and that's where Adrian stood today. I mean, he worked hard. He was putting the opposition in tight spots, and he was making really good passes that we even looked to the side to be like, did he really do those things? And he was doing it today. He was close on a couple of crosses or through balls, but then again, Tatum has that little burst of energy at times that in desperation they poke it out or they clear it and stuff like that, and that's what you're facing. But to just create those opportunities, I mean, those don't happen without the play of Adrian and how he's flowing through the game. So I was really proud of him today for that.
All right, let's turn it over to him for just a minute. And then,
for sure.
Yeah, and then after that, I want to talk to you about moving forward.
Okay,
Let's
yes,
get
sir.
Adrian on for a second. He's
Yes,
our
sir.
Center Motor Company Player of the Game. So Adrian, tell us what your position is,
Winger,
okay? And what is your job out there?
just to make some passes or try to give it assist.
Okay. And so you were able to do that. We scored 8 goals. How many of those did you assist on, you think? 3? Tell us about I mean, some of those were spectacular plays. So tell us what do you remember?
Well, I'm just proud of my teammates right now.
Oh, I
you know?
understand. But let's talk about what you did, because Coach was saying you're making these incredible passes. All right. So I mean, is that something? I mean, when you make that pass, I mean, are you like linked in with your teammate?
Oh yeah, we practice at practice to be on the same page and everything.
Yeah. I mean, do you know where he's going? I mean,
Yeah,
are y'all?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So what is this? See, this is our first. Unfortunately, this is our first game that we've been able to do. We're
Yes,
going
sir.
to be with y'all from here on out. But tell us about the season. I mean, how's the season been for
The
you guys?
season it's been going great actually. Hopefully we make it to playoffs. Well, right now we're in a good spot to go to playoffs
Yeah,
and just to make it far.
that's
And
right.
we've been having some ups and downs, but we'll be getting through it.
Yep. So what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Yes, because I mean, you've been how many years of varsity play have you played? It seems like we've been calling your name for a number of years.
Yes, sir.
So what do you want to do after you graduate from high school? Have you?
Probably go to trade school and just study
Oh yeah. What do you
Yeah.
want to? What kind of trade school? Do you know?
some plumbing.
Some plumbing.
Yeah.
Hey, we need some plumbers around here, man. We need
Yes,
some.
sir.
That sounds awesome. But anyway, thank you for joining us. You're our Center Motor Company Player of the Game for your passing and some of these other things that you do out there that don't necessarily show up on the score sheet.
Yes, sir.
Because we all know that how important that is for those guys that do that. So thank you a lot, Adrian. So let's
Thank
take
you.
it back, Coach. Just we're going to visit quickly about. All right, so Coach, we got this win. This puts us. I think you and Wallington talked about it. I mean, this cements us into the playoffs.
Yes, sir. It puts us in a really. I mean, it doesn't necessarily put us in a really good spot yet because I mean, there's things that can happen.
Right.
But as far as us clinching the 4th spot right
Right.
now, like that's a given. Can we improve from that? Yes, because we still have 3 games left. No, wait, no, 2
Two
games,
games
left.
left,
2
yeah.
games left. And in those 2 games, a lot of things can happen to where we can move up. We can't necessarily move down.
Right.
It just what it does is that Henderson and Sabine are now trying to get in.
Right.
Depending on how they do in these next couple of games, either they're above us or below us. So whatever that turns out to be, I mean, that's out of our control. All we can do right now is just battle the games that we're going
Right.
to be taking part of, and that was one tonight. Just like last week versus Pine Tree, I mean, we had 4 games on the table, and I told my guys, I was like, look, it's in our hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we run the table. We don't have to worry about nothing. So, and then, I mean, as of right now, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, we're definitely running the table. So, but as far as having a playoff berth, like we've earned it.
Yeah.
And earned it way more than I would have liked. I
Mm-hmm.
felt like we could have avoided a few things, but that's just how it rolls sometimes.
Yeah, but maybe we're peaking at the right time.
And see, that's what I was excited for last week, and that's what I was telling Luis, my assistant, was that, man, like it's starting to feel like we're clicking, we're understanding each other. I feel like we're getting some momentum, and just like how there's some teams that they get injuries at the wrong time. I feel like we're becoming healthier and at the right time, and we're all like it's clicked for everybody, like the task at hand and at the right time. And I think that that's shown not necessarily in today's game in its entirety, but when you do play a good opponent like Pine Tree last week, oh, you have no other choice but to be excited.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then of course we have Sabine left. They'll be coming here on Tuesday, and that's always a difficult game for us. They always play us hard.
Oh, they're a team they're difficult start to finish, and they play physical, they play fast, they're very skilled as well. If you're not paying attention, they'll sneak in too real quick, and they've done that to us. But fortunately, we've been able to deal with it and to fight through it and to level it up and come up with the win. But you don't want to be in that position. You want to dominate. You want to. Sometimes I tell my kids, I was like, the best feeling in any type of competition is that when you are competing against someone and they start having that feeling of helplessness, that they can't do anything. That's the best, and you can see it in their eyes.
Oh,
and
sure,
that's the best thing ever. And I tell them, I was like, that's what we strive for every single time, is that we dominate. We play in our way, in such a way that the team just is helpless for anything. And I feel like we need to have that mindset with Sabine because, like I tell the kids as well, in order to score 2 goals, you at least need a minute and 30 seconds.
Right.
And Sabine has always proved that they can score 2 goals in a minute and 30 seconds. So even if you're up by 2 goals with 5 minutes, they can turn it around real quick. And and they proved it in the past versus us, but I think that this year's team is very laser focused, and we're definitely going to come out and prove it next Tuesday.
Very good. Look forward to that. We'll be here. Hopefully, Walt's going to be here with me.
Yeah.
Maybe even Larry Pierce, and just looking for again. We love coming. I love coming out and doing these games, and it takes me one. Like this was kind of my warm up.
Yeah.
But I look forward to it. I look forward to a deep playoff run with you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. This year, this is the first year that they actually divide the 4A in other than football into divisions.
Yeah,
this is gonna be the first year that we get a taste of that. So we're looking to really have a pretty good run because now it's balanced out more, and not to say that it's easier. It's just fair now, in my opinion, and so.
Well, I'm assuming Kilgore and Pine Tree are bigger enrollments than us. So, regardless, we could go in with the top.
Yeah,
the top seed.
even if we win district, which is still feasible, we still go Division II.
Yeah.
Because the top 4 seeds are broken down into the size of the school. But with Pine Tree and Kilgore being in our district, and even Henderson, really, because even Henderson's bigger than us. So if those 3 schools make it in, and we're the 4th for say, we still go Division II. Now, if it's something crazy like Tenaha, Sabine, and Tatum and us, then we go Division I.
Right.
Which obviously is not fair to an extent because of those schools being a little bigger, and then you come across schools that came from 5A.
Right.
And you can tell the physical difference is just sometimes just overwhelming.
It's interesting because in basketball. And in a couple of these sports, it seems like some of the better teams are the smaller schools.
Yeah.
But here, it may not be the case. But, it looks like what do we need to do? What needs to happen? Obviously, we have to win out.
Correct.
And then what else would have to happen for us to be a district champion?
So I just found out a while ago that Pine Tree lost.
Again?
To Kilgore. 1-0.
Okay.
And then we play Kilgore. So right now it's kind of like starting to unfold that way for us to where, okay, Pine Tree's losing. Kilgore is more feasible for us to catch them point-wise.
Right.
But we have to take care of us to beat them.
Yes.
So we play them the final game of the season in Kilgore, which obviously they owe us one. But I think Kilgore has to play Sabine. No, they already play Sabine.
Yeah, they can't play. That's the one match you can't have.
So we were hoping for today, for Kilgore to lose today. If Kilgore would have lost today, then it definitely would have been more feasible. Right now, it's just so the math is so crazy right now that I definitely have to sit down and really analyze it.
What to get Munoz in there to do the banker to look at that.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, regardless, we have Sabine, which is always tough, and then Kilgore. Finish with Kilgore.
Yeah.
And that's the team that we're generally battling every year for district dominance.
Yes, definitely. And I think that that's a really good thing that we're playing against these two teams prior to going into the playoffs, because that's going to put us in a better mindset, especially if we're successful. And even if say we fall short, because I like to be a realist as well. There's a possibility that we might fall short and maybe lose to those teams. It still gives us a window of a week or so before our first playoff game. And if that was to happen, that gives you a pretty good amount of time for you to recalibrate and just refuel up more than anything. And I think that will definitely help us in that regard as well. But I'm betting that we can pull it out and just run the table.
We play like tonight. I mean, we looked. This was an impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me that because again, like you said before, that this Tatum team is maybe down with it, but they still are big and physical and play hard.
And physical. Oh yeah, correct. Because and then they play very, very well, very good help defense, and that's kind of like the better teams don't really try to play too much help defense because they're so concerned of really playing you one-on-one.
Right.
But our guys are really good one-on-one.
Yeah.
And that's where Pine Tree got caught up.
Yeah.
It was that they were really trying to play us one-on-one, especially on the wings, and we caught them a couple of times with it. And I think that's where we excel is the one-on-one. But when you play against a team like that's really going to help defense a lot, you got to pass the ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get so caught up in this one-on-one play that we do forget to pass it, and then we just get frustrated. But I think that what I have found is a good solid 11 to start the game.
Yep.
And I think that's the difference from when we started the season. I had a totally different 11. Now things have come about in a certain way that I have this group now, and this group is the group that's been playing this style that I've wanted to play, and they understand each other. So that really excites me.
Absolutely.
Moving forward.
All right, well, Coach, I'm going to let you go join your team before they get out of here.
Yes,
but
sir.
We look forward. We'll see you on Tuesday against those pesky Sabine Cardinals.
Yeah, I think we can take care of business, but I'll be glad to have y'all in the house and to record it and to broadcast it because I know my guys love it, that you guys come through. It definitely, I feel like it makes them play a little bit harder, and it's even I say that it doesn't show on the scoreboard, but I think it puts us one goal up, really, when you guys come. So
excellent.
Let's make it happen.
Yes,
right.
We'll do it.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.
That's our JBA Financial Coach Talk with Coach G. Look forward. We'll see him on Tuesday. Chris Walton, I'll talk to him in pregame for our JBA Financial. We'll hear from those two folks, and we'll wrap up the show. This is Center Rough Rider Soccer here on NetSN.
Life is all about planning, and JBA Financial Services is here to help you with your financial future. Call or come by today to set up a consultation and discover what it's like to deal with the experts when it comes to investing for retirement or quality life and health insurance products. John Black, Jason Locke, and Michael Black are your experienced JBA Financial Services representatives, helping you to make the right choice for over 30 years, right here at home. JBA Financial Services, working to secure your family's future.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Nope, sorry about that, folks. That wraps it up here from Center Stadium with the Rough Riders with an 8-0 victory here over Tatum. Puts us in a position to, if we go out and take care of business, obviously it looks like we're pretty good shape to be the number one team in the small bracket. We'll see how all that goes. But again, Sabine Cardinal next Tuesday here. Those are always difficult, close, fun games. Look forward to that. And then Friday night in Kilgore against the team that we ballot out year after year. That's the team that is matching us for district supremacy. So be a good way to end the season and we get ready for the playoffs. Again, this is the Counselor Stephen Shires. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to folks that have tuned in. And we look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.